Hello dear English language learners, welcome to another lesson on IELTS. In today's lesson we're going to talk about IELTS speaking and mainly about speaking part 1. So if you're ready, let's begin. First off, about the process of the first part of the exam. In the first part, you're asked about your full name first, and then the examiner goes into asking about your identification. Then you'll get some basic questions about yourself. Oftentimes you're asked about your work or your studies or your hometown, and then you'll get questions on 2 other topics. 4 questions on one topic and another 4 questions on another topic. So about the timing of the exam. Today's lesson is mainly about speaking part 1, that's why let's take a look at the timing of the first part of the exam. So speaking part 1 usually lasts 4 to 5 minutes, and as I mentioned earlier, it's a kind of introduction or an interview on familiar topics. About the marking criteria of the exam. The examiner usually checks your fluency and coherence, your lexical resource. Lexical resource is basically your vocabulary and your grammatical range and accuracy and pronunciation. Here are some tips for you for speaking part 1 of the exam. Remember, you should always try to show your fluency in this part, and you shouldn't stop and think. Remember, pause is not a good thing in speaking part 1. And you shouldn't worry about your vocabulary or grammar. Remember, you can't get a high score in speaking part 1. That's why saying the first thing that comes into your mind is a good thing in the first part. And you should also keep in mind that this is an easy warm-up part that helps you to get ready for the other parts of the speaking test. Some more tips for you. Give a full answer in the first part. Try to avoid using short answers. Speak clearly and don't worry about your accent. Remember, you can use any kind of accent as long as you pronounce the words correctly. Accent doesn't mean a big thing. Use descriptive words to extend your ideas, to give more details about your answers. Speak up, don't use slang. You know, this is an academic type of exam, that's why you should try to be as formal as possible. Keeping a steady pace is also an important thing in the IELTS exam. Next, we're going to look at some speaking part 1 questions, and there's some ready-made answers as well. So let's get started. First question. So these questions are mainly about holidays. The first question as follows: do you like holidays? Why or why not? Remember, this is a general question, which is a yes/no question. That's why it's better to start your answer by giving yes or no. Yes, I love holidays. I mean, who doesn't? Holidays are a great way to take time off from work or studies. I'd have a chance to hang out with my friends, play my favorite games, or just simply chill in my bedroom listening to music. So I would say that I'm looking forward to every holiday throughout the year. So if we look at these answers, in the first sentence there's a direct answer to the question, and then We're trying to extend our answers by giving more details. There's some good vocabulary as well. You can see that I've highlighted some of the good vocabulary in this answer: to take time off from something, to hang out with friends, or to look forward to something. Let's check the next question of the same topic. What kind of holiday do you like? Well, I'm fond of long duration holidays. You know, the kind of with 7 to 10 days of work, much like Christmas in Western countries or the Lunar New Year in the East. I think given that amount of stress-free time for ourselves, we can rebalance our life by spending more quality time with family and friends. Again, some good vocabulary here: fond of. Here I've noted that you can replace the word fond of with different words. For example, keen on, you can say I'm keen on long duration holidays. Or you can use basic words like love or like. I am a big fan of long duration holidays, or I am crazy about long duration holidays. Some more good vocabulary here: stress-free time, rebalance our life, quality time. Next question: what do you like to do on a holiday? Holiday seasons in big cities like Tokyo offer a wide range of exciting activities for every age group to enjoy. Personally, I enjoy eating out with my friends because life is hectic as an adult. We don't see each other that often. I also love spending time with my family on picnics or trips to the outskirts of the city. These are definitely rare instances where I'm able to escape from the chaos of this city. Again, there's some good vocabulary here. Something offers a wide range of activities. Life is hectic as an adult. You know, the word hectic means full of activity or being very busy. Next word is the outskirt. Outskirt means the outer part of a city. Rare instances, something that is uncommon or not frequent. And the last word is chaos. Do you prefer traveling alone or with friends? You can also give this kind of simple answer. Remember, as I mentioned earlier, this is an easy part and you can't get very high score in the first part. That's why if you say the things that comes into your mind first, you'll have an easy time to answer the questions. For example, I prefer to travel with friends because I can have many conversations with them. Moreover, we can have barbecue outside, drink and sing together. After that, we also play many team games like board games, beach volleyball. Besides, as we are women, we're also fond of taking photos to save this beautiful memory. So, I haven't highlighted any vocabulary here because to me this vocabulary seems much like easier than the previous ones. Some more questions. This is the last question. What do most people do during their holidays in your country, and why? I would assume that most of us will spend time with our closed ones. However, I also believe that holiday times can be a great opportunity for people to pursue their hobbies or even start a new one. My father, for example, has a real passion for gardening, but he doesn't have time to take proper care of it, not until weekends. So it's easy to see why he felt utterly content with holidays. So again, some good vocabulary here. Closed ones, you know, the ones that you're very close to, your friends or your relatives. To pursue something, to pursue your hobbies, has a real passion for something, to take care of something, or feel utterly content with something, to feel very satisfied with doing something. Well, this is the end of our today's lesson. I hope these were helpful for you today. Remember to practice more and study hard for your exams. Practice always makes perfect. I'll see you in our next lessons. Goodbye.